Hello my croutons, and welcome to another First Impressions video. Today we'll be taking a look at a game that was made by some dear friends of mine, Studio Blue. Their game's called Rosenhearts, and I've been looking forward to playing it for quite a while now. They released a public demo a little while ago, but I've been very busy in my personal life and haven't been able to get to it until now. So let's hop right into it. Right off the bat, the splash screen's very Studio Blue-esque. I love it. Very cute. The title screen itself, while it's pretty, while it's polished, and it looks good, this format of title screen has been done very commonly in the RPGMaker community. You see a lot of it. These particle effects along the top, you see not even like in all of this, not even these specific particles, but you do see this format. You got the magic circles, the scrolling parallax here, the text font or the name of the game right in the middle, and then you got particles going around all the sides. It's been done before. That doesn't mean it's bad. It's done up with really good art and it's polished. I've been in the options menu. The options menu looks great. The window skin's beautiful. Your art's great and it looks nice. It just has been done before and it's been seen a lot. Not anything against Rosenhearts, not anything against Studio Blue. I'm just pointing out that sometimes it's fun to do stuff that is different, and I'm sure that's a lot of what's in the game. So let's hop into the game itself and see how it's going, or see what's going on. Talking is hard, it's been a while. View the disclaimer, it's a little over a minute long. Yeah, sure, let's go for it. This is the RPGMaker MV demo of what will be the Rosenhearts game by Studio Blue. The true final version will be a 3D JRPG and a 3D game engine such as Unity or Unreal. As this is a dropped 2D version, many of the features found in this demo will be fixed or enhanced when the project is moved. Having said that, there are a couple of things to note. Rosenhearts uses a multiple path approach to dialogue and cutscenes, meaning that different things will be said or not said depending on who and what you activate. For example, how the opening scene unfolds will change slightly depending on who Victoria talks to first. Inserting certain items in the starting map in a certain order may reveal a hidden... A hidden what? Object! There is no wrong or right, just a living world you are meant to experience. The special states of reeling, skyward, and grounded, as well as dazed, will function completely different in the 3D version of the game. For now, enjoy them as basic status ailments. Lastly, Rosenhearts is a conversation-driven game, as is in keeping with the way people interacted during the Victorian Era. Dialogue is intentionally verbose, and conversations are purposefully longer than your average RPGMaker game. Also, this is both a story and character-centric game, so expect flashbacks and heavy narrative. That said, sit back and enjoy the prologue to Rosenhearts, The Living Stone. Very fancy, guys. Very fancy. Little grainy video quality, but you know, it's all good. Hey, I use this music. This is our story. This is how we became us. Very deep. This is where it all began. I guess stock music is, you know, it's similar all around. We found the good shit and we all use it. Fair enough. I mean, looks better than my eye-opening scene, so I'll give you that. Good job. Ooh, fancy. I really like the art. I really like the opening already. As I was saying before, my game uses that same background music as it did in the opening right there. And I guess, you know, you find the royalty-free stuff. You got there's the good stuff, and then there's bad stuff, and everybody really uses the good stuff. So good on you for finding good stuff. I like the opening. I think it's really good. As it said in the disclaimer, the game's going to be 3D eventually, not yet. So the critique that I give here might vary depending on what Studio Blue decides to do. Hopefully it'll stay at least a little bit relevant, Steel and Teal. I hope I'm helping you a little bit by playing this. But that means the title screen's gonna change entirely, I assume. So, yay. My head. Where am I? What's going on? Use the arrow keys to move. Use Z or enter to interact. The menu is currently disabled. Cool. We walk very fast for someone who has been knocked out and injured. Rosenhearts takes place in an alternate fictional version of the Victorian era. However, the real-time period was truly fascinating. These glowing info points offer random tidbits regarding the actual historic era. They will be voiced over in the full version, and finding them will give an achievement. Interesting, I really like that. And so does Victoria. I'd better check this one right here again to see what I can learn. Or should I be a rebel and not? Nah, let's see what they got to say. The Victorian Era. The era is defined as lasting from 1837 to 1901, encompassing the 63-year reign of Queen Victoria of England. It was preceded by the Gregorian Era and succeeded by the Edwardian Era and eventually the First World War. It is lauded as a time of deep social and political reform with a departure from conversation, well, that's a big word, into a more liberal mindset. From an ideological standpoint, it increased a societal turn towards romanticism regarding religion, social values, mysticism, and the arts. While the time period is named after the Queen of England, the influences of this era reached far beyond the shores of Great Britain. I am good at reading. Professional reader right here. Interesting, interesting. Is my friend dead? Sister! Nope, nope, she's not dead. What the heck hit me? Naomi? Are you alright? Isn't Naomi the name of one of the people from Corpse Party? Not sure, but I think so. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I felt better. But everything's still where it's supposed to be, so I'll survive. Can't get any worse, you know. Oh, sister. Interesting sound effect for people hugging. So, what happened? I'm not sure. One moment we were flying in Mr. Fogg's balloon, the next, everything was black. Oh no, Mr. Fogg! Holy heck. Yeah, we should probably go check on him and make sure he's alive. Yeah, holy heck. I agree. Let's get going and make sure that Mr. Fogg is still alive. Alright, thank you for repeating the things she just said. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like saying that same thing again isn't how actual humans would interact. And I feel like actual humans would be a bit more concerned about the situation that they are currently in. They were knocked out of the sky by something, and they were knocked out in the middle of the woods for a while. And they're kind of acting a little bit, nonchalant about the whole thing. I mean, maybe that's their personality. I get it. That's, fair enough. I feel like Naomi's like a more cheerful person. I can already get that vibe. But I do feel like people should be more concerned, and you don't have to be afraid to use curse words if that fits the scene, depending on what kind of game you're making. If you want this to be for kids, Studio Blue, I get it. But holy heck feels a little bit weird. And in my game, I was trying to do that, give it a more general approach to a wider audience of people, so I'm not cutting out the potential audience of children playing the game. But then I realized, well, in reality, the characters would react harshly to this situation, and the game I'm making anyways isn't even really for kids. So I guess judge it on the type of game you want to make, but don't be afraid to use swear words, because holy heck felt a bit off there. I don't feel like that's how an actual human being would respond, especially not in the Victorian era. But, fair enough, depends on the kind of game. If you want this to be for kids, then I get what you're doing. But never be afraid to use a swear word. Where in the world am I? Mr. Fogg, are you alright? I love that. I love their sitting up animation. It's like they rock upwards onto their knees, and then they're like backs broken, and then they fix their back, and then they lift their head up, and it's like really it's like a robot being turned on. That's what it feels like. But I'm not one to talk. Mine aren't much better, so I also love how they just shake it off immediately after it's happened. Nothing a good gin and tonic at the club can't fix. Although my head is ringing a bit more than I'd like, if I'm being totally honest. But more importantly, how are you girls doing? I don't understand this. I don't understand... Like, maybe as we go along and get more character development, it'll make sense. But I don't get the, just, after you've been knocked out, you know, literally blacked out, you didn't move, you're in the middle of the forest, your entire balloon's broken, there's stuff spewing everywhere, and you're just like, oh, nothing a little gin and rummy won't fix. Oh my gosh, sister. Oh wait, no, you're fine, and you're cheery as me. I just don't really get it. I feel like in reality it'd be more like, oh my god. Like, just screaming, swearing, mass confusion. They wouldn't be this coherent in what they're saying. It would be more like, okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? They wouldn't be like, oh, it's fine, you know, we'll figure a way out of this. How are you guys doing? It'd be more like, what the fuck? And that would be for all of them. They would all be saying that. I really, even like the most hardened people who've been through like wars and older characters who are hardened and experienced with this kind of trauma would still be confused by what's happening. I just don't feel like it's realistic to assume that a character would react with this lighthearted about a situation. But again, it depends what kind of game you're going for. Maybe you'll give them characterization later on that explains that behavior. It's what I'm saying is all situational. But that's just my personal opinion, really, for this game. I don't know, hear it or not, it's up to you. I'm alright, a little battered, but otherwise uninjured. Why, nothing a good gin and tonic at the club can't fix, you just repeated what he said. And you're too young to drink hard spirits, Naomi. Oh, wouldn't she know this? I don't understand this dialogue. Ugh, my precious balloon is ruined. No matter, we have our lives, and that's what's important. So what happened? A freak accident, I think. Looks like lightning hit the balloon. We're lucky to even be alive. How would you know? I thought you were, like, knocked out. When you get knocked out, don't you, like, lose memory? I'm not sure on that. But, like, if you've been smacked so hard in your noggin that something rattled around and your brain went bye-bye and you just completely blacked out, I feel like you would just get some amount of memory loss. And just be like, I don't know, I have no idea what happened. Like, why would he understand any better than they did? Like, they were in the same balloon, they saw the same things. Fair enough. I guess you can guess from the lightning that's going on here. It's really, you know... Well, that stinks. And here I was hoping we'd get to Munich without a hitch. Sounds like what shows how much luck we've got. Is Munich something from Skyrim? I know you guys play a lot of Skyrim. Agreed. We should probably search the crash... Oh my god, talking. We should probably search the crash site for salvage, then get to shelter. This storm seems pretty bad. The menu is now enabled. Press X or Escape to access the menu. Press X or Escape again to back out. Be sure to save your game at the save journal. Ah, thank you for allowing me to save it. Oh, wait, never mind. There's a save journal. Okay. Quest started. A troubled beginning. I liked that animation. I liked the pop-up, like the tip animations. I was gonna say thank you for letting me save in the menu. But I guess... Oh, wait, can I? Rip. Nope, guess I can't. I don't understand the point of, like, I can go over this and select the book, but I can't actually interact with it. Like, I don't get that. Why even have it be in there? Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know if that's needed, but it is kind of cool. Special journal where you can record your adventures. Oh, it's white. It feels like for the menus and title screens and whatnot, you just slapped a frick ton of plugins in. And prettied it up with your own graphics. And I mean, I get that. That's cool. I have no problem with that. And it's really just because of my personal opinion here, but I always like the minimalist style when there's, like, this much going on. Or at least it looks like there's so much going on because of all of the artwork and text that is on screen. It just gets to me a bit. But I get it. This is an RPG. I don't play so many of them. So I get that this is needed. But it does kind of just feel like you chucked in a bunch of plugins when maybe it's not necessary. Like, this feels almost slightly unnecessary. It's pretty. It looks cool. But you don't need to just chuck in a bunch of plugins just because you can. But really, it's up to the individual person to decide whether or not they think this looks good. I love the art. The art looks great. Your custom artwork is fantastic. I love the pop-up scenes. It looks good. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying it's a bit much for my small brain to comprehend. I assume we really don't have anything. So I shall leave the menu. And we shall begin our adventure. A busted shovel. We can't make use of this. I thought it was just like a sprite glitch. Well, I guess I won't be digging my own grave. Cracking jokes after we just splat down the middle of the forest. Oh, yes, normal behavior. We aren't psychopaths. Sorry, sister. That was a bad joke. I'm not sure I understand. Well, you're... Alright. Never mind. Just, moving along now. Just, hitting the old trail. Just, you know, scooting on out to the east side of London. Yeah. Alright, thank you, Naomi, for your wonderful contributions. Hey, can we not revisit this one? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Ma'am. Woman. I really thought that was just a sprite glitch, and it just, like, they screwed up, like, Studio Blue. I just thought you guys messed up the tile set, and then it got jittered over. But I get what you're going for when I saw this one. But this one looks really weird. But again, hey, this isn't the final version. Small medkit. Cool. These medkits are quite good for healing injuries. However, they require considerable time to apply, and therefore aren't suited for use during battle. When we were in London preparing to leave, you went through all the supplies to make certain we had these. Yes, she did. Victoria is quite well read for a girl of her age. She knew even some of the more scientific names. Like, well, I don't know how to say that one. What's that? Can you eat it? I agree with Naomi. Naomi is my spirit animal. Just completely immune to the entire situation around them and just cracking jokes. Without having any amount of understanding for others' emotions. It's a miracle of modern medicine, Naomi. It clears the mind, relieves aches and pains, and increases the flow of blood throughout the body. That's great, real great. So, yeah, anyway, you must really like medicine, sister. Yep, I love to do drugs. I guess I'd rather do, don't I? Alright, the medkits are secured. Let's get moving along. I feel like saying, like, yeah, Naomi is a really smart person who knows big words is kind of irrelevant to say, because, I mean, they'd know. Why are they saying it? Naomi's her sister. She knows. He's the dude that... He's someone. He's doing something. He probably knows. If he doesn't know, then why is he explaining it? Yeah, I don't know. Aha! These sanitized bandages are perfect for binding any injuries that we may sustain. They are also quick enough to apply that we can use them in battle. Yes, it's important that we differentiate between healing items we can use in or out of combat, and ones we can only use outside of a fight. Items restricted to outside battle generally heal far better. Why's that? Apart from us having never been in a fight, there is enough time to probably use a med kit when someone is trying to hurt you. When you think about it, it makes sense. Does it? Med kits require wound cleaning, disinfection, and whatever that means. No one can do that while being attacked. Suture. I bet I could do it. Yeah, Naomi could do it. What was that, sister? Oh, nothing. So, bandages. Yeah, interesting stuff. Right. Right then. So now that these are in our inventory, let us move onward. Alright, so we have been explained what we can use in battle, what we can use out of battle, in a way that wasn't very subtle, but, you know, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, you gotta get the tutorial in somehow. And hey, you cracked a few jokes in there too, so that's cool. This is all that remains of Mr. Fogg's hot air balloon. My journal is there, the one I've recorded all of my adventures in. It's utterly ruined. How absolutely unfortuitous. Big words, guys. I don't understand them. This reminds me of when my dog ate my homework. It was very sad. Did you have a lot of important memories in there, Mr. Fogg? Yes, all of my travels and findings, all of my scientific discoveries, ruined by a single stroke of misfortune. I'm really sorry to hear that. So how do they know, Mr. Fogg? Just be sure to hold on to your memories, girls. They are a precious thing. In many ways, we are defined by them. Why are we having like a philosophical conversation about memories when we just crash-landed in the middle of the forest? And we blacked out for who knows how long, and we don't know where we are, and all of our supplies are destroyed. Why are we talking about memories? I don't understand. Yeah, me too. Sorry you lost your journal, Mr. Fogg. If it'll help, I can buy you another one when we get to Munich. That will not help at all. Well, that's very sweet of you, Naomi, and I might just take you up on that, but for now we should get moving before our situation worsens. How'd you know it was ruined? You didn't even look at it. But also, that requires making a new sprite, and that's really hard to do. A broken pickaxe, completely useless. I had that old pickaxe back when I was extracting ore. You're like an old man. You're just like, back in my day, I had a pickaxe, and I got things with it. We don't care, Phileas. Shut up. What were you looking for? Gold? Silver? Rocks. Dude, I love rocks. Oh, I see. It was a geological dig. Right. You know, I'm just gonna go away now. Thank you, Naomi. Oh well, it was a good run, old friend. Let us move on before lightning strikes. Ha! Lightning doesn't strike twice! Phileas Fogg. Phineas Fogg. Gross, I hate leeches. However, they can bleed the poison out of your body, so there is a use for them. I guess I should take them with me. I don't want to, though. Oh, come on, sister, they're cute. Yeah, I love Naomi. She's my favorite. They're what? They're cute and cuddly. See, this one's name is Herbert. Gah, get that thing out of my face. Now you've hurt Herbert's feelings. Don't worry, Herbert. I'll never forsake you. You and I are best friends forever. Ugh, really? Mr. Fogg, you think it's... Nope, I'm not getting involved in this whatsoever. Oh well, at least she's happy. All things considered, that's good enough for me. Well, they're stowed away. Herbert excluded. Time to get moving. Wait, you left Herbert here? Or is Naomi holding Herbert? This is important lore stuff, Studio Blue. Seal, you gotta tell me, where's Herbert? This is important. Is Herbert in my party now? Where's Herbert, guys? I'm gonna cry. You're gonna make me cry. On camera, what is this? This is rude of you. I get the feeling that this game is meant to not be taken seriously. After 20 minutes of being in the starting area talking about random bullshit, I get the feeling that this is more of a comedy game. I'm not really sure if that's what you're going for or not. But if it is, cool. You're doing pretty well, honestly. If this is a comedy, parody, whatever, I like it. If this is a serious dystopian Victorian era, whatever, maybe people wouldn't act like this. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. I have more experience writing sadder stories. The first game I ever made was a parody game, but that was shite, and that was a long time ago. My current one is a lot darker. So I'm much more tuned in to the darker stories, even if I don't write them amazingly. That's what I'm more, good or adept at. Good at is an overstatement, but my opinion might be skewed a bit on this. So if you think differently than what I'm saying, I'm not, got no problems with it. Say whatever you like. It's a free... Well, it's not a free world, but some places are free sometimes. Well, darn. We could have used some strong nautical rope. We could have used any rope. I mean, there's rope right there. Prove me wrong. Naomi, what are you saying there? And we're moving along now. Naomi gives the side eye. Alright, I like Naomi. You've given her a personality, and you've stuck with it, and that's good writing. It's really good writing. Even if it doesn't really fit the situation, maybe she is a psychopath, and then it fits the situation. I get it. Naomi is a psychopath, that's my theory. But that's just a theory, a game theory. A lockbox that I kept some of my personal effects in, but now it's broken and the contents are gone. Oh, sister, I'm so sorry. It doesn't look very broken to me. I doubt this will make you feel better, Victoria, but they're just things, and things can be replaced. Thank you, Fogg. Gosh. Really helpful. I don't know. Naomi's dresses were ruined completely. We both lost everything. What were you doing in this balloon? Why did you have everything you owned in this balloon? I don't understand. I don't... Alright. Maybe it will be explained. I assume this will be explained. Let's leave the starting area after 25 minutes of video. What is this place? I mean, that's what we've been asking this entire time. We don't know it's the Black Forest. We just landed here. We don't know what's going on. I recognize this place from my travels across Europe. This is the Black Forest, a region of untamed wilderness between the countries of France, Bohemia, and Bavaria. Well, I guess by looking at a couple trees, it's the Black Forest. Fair enough. We need to be extremely careful. If we get too close to an enemy, we'll be forced to fight for our lives, and we're too weakened from the crash to escape combat. We can't run away once we're in battle? No! That's all I ever wanted in a video game, is the ability to run away. Not at this time, no. Maybe we'll be able to utilize some sort of escape function at some point in the future, but for now we'll just have to fight. Alright, I'm assuming this is the tutorial segment. Yuck, I agree, Naomi. See, Naomi's basically me. Oh my god! Oh, wow, he was very fast. Yeah, there's literally no way around him. This is the tutorial. Oh no, we're being attacked by an enemy. Are we really, Victoria? Are we being attacked by an enemy? Also, wolves are not that big. I'm pretty sure. Don't worry, girls. Just follow my lead and we'll get through this together. What do we do? Just beat the shit out of him. No, I don't... no, Mr. Fogg, we got this. These left and right arrows select the action you want on the command wheel. And I just concentrate getting comfortable using it. Yep, cool. Alright. Awesome. So it's just standard stuff. Awesome. Yep, just beat the shit out of the wolf. Hey, look! They die in one hit! Studio Blue, you are masters of balancing. No, he didn't die in one hit. Oh, God, no. God, you're the worst balancers ever. I don't know how to do battles at all. I can't say anything. Like I said, all your menus and stuff are really pretty. Like, you did a really great job polishing them up. It's just, you know, seen it a bunch before. Regardless of the unique art, that layout has been done. And I'm sure you're gonna change that in the 3D version. I know you're gonna have unique stuff. I get it. And your art is fantastic, so carry that over. I really like it. But I don't know. It's hard to critique something that's you know, personalized and has good art and is pretty. It's just I've seen it before, and I feel like that should count against something somewhere. That I've seen the layout used before, and I don't know. It's pretty. I'll give you that. Ew, that was rough, Mr. Fogg. We could probably use some sort of combat notes to remember all those important battle tips you've given us. Thank you. Wow. Alright. It's not that hard. You just press the attack button, and then you sometimes press the spell button. Oh, wow. They're really fast. I like how they rock in place while they're just sitting there. They're just kind of like rocking back and forth. Ah, snakes! No, I hate snakes. Ew, yucky. Oh dear, it appears that her phobia of snakes has reduced her attack, defense, and agility. This is quite unfortunate indeed. It's quite unfortunate that Victoria is scared of snakes. Looks like it's gonna be a problem. I'll just have to beat the shit out of it myself. That's actually really cool. I like that mechanic. That's pretty awesome. Just the way Phileas is explaining it is... Oh, golly gee, Victoria, you're scared of snakes? Oh, this is really an unfortunate problem. I guess you are useless and can't fight anymore. Oh no, don't worry, sister. I'll kill it quickly so you can go back to normal. Stay focused. This is perfect time to get over. Yep. Yeah, sure. When you make an enemy stumble backwards, you'll send them reeling. When you lift an enemy into the air, you'll send them skyward. And when you slam them into the ground, you put them into a grounded state. When an enemy is reeling skyward or grounded, all subsequent attacks for 1, 2, or 3 rounds do 10%, 25%, or 50% more damage. Okay, that's really cool. I love that. That's really cool. So we just need to always slam enemies into the ground and just forget about reeling or skyward. Ah, but there's a problem to that logic, Naomi. Techniques that inflict grounded always delay your next turn far more than ones that do reeling or skyward. There's a natural trade-off then? Exactly, there are additional little complications to grounding certain enemies, but I'll go over that when we encounter such a creature. I'm not the expert at making tutorials here, but I will say that spewing a lot of text at me isn't really cool. Although this is done in a decent way. You've got, you know, some humor, some interjections from other characters to break it up. I get that. It's not done bad. That's just not done amazing. Because you're still kind of just spewing info at me that I'm going to pretty much forget as soon as this is over. Other than the dazed thing, because Naomi was talking about it and I like Naomi. Now for Dizzy, Stun, and Daze, they're merely progressively worse versions of each other. Dizzy lowers your hit and evade rates. Okay, so that all does what it says. Alright. Always try to daze an enemy. How do we accomplish that? You have to keep making them dizzy and stunned. Unfortunately, the window to advance someone from stun to daze is very short. It's quite difficult, so we shouldn't worry about it for now. Exactly for the time being, just use the 3 special states as well as dizzy and stun to maximize your damage. Okay, not reading that. Awesome. Okay. Spirit. You don't have anything? Well, just beat the shit out of him again. Yep, Naomi's my favorite. Okay, can't use that, so we're just gonna beat the shit out of him. Good job, my boys. Good job. No, not Victoria. She's a cool character, I guess. Well, All that talk about skill didn't really matter. I just spammed attack and won. So, I mean, I guess there's a strategy to every RPG game. I got a leech? Were they just carrying around a leech in their pocket? I don't understand. Try to sleep by without alerting them. Not every enemy will have such a wide range of perception. We may be able to stealth past some enemies. Even have a pattern like that wolf up ahead. Keep an eye on things and you can avoid unnecessary fights. Some, however, you cannot avoid no matter what. Like this tutorial segment. You said I could avoid it, but then you were like, nah. Speed run. Oh, God. Oh, golly. Well, I couldn't avoid that one. Hold it, girls. This white wolf seems much tougher than the other names we've... Hold it, girls. Oh, my God. Voice crack. Hold it, girls. That white wolf seems much tougher than the other names... I can't talk. Naomi, please, remember when I said that there are additional complications regarding some enemies? I believe this is such an enemy. We may need to combo them. Nope. Seriously, I got this. I know exactly what to do to take out that white wolf. First part of a combo chain, V status for... Yep, that's a lot of words. Alright, so do I have a spirit? No. Do I have a technique? I do. Takes a break. Okay, I don't care. Powerful uppercut. You can bring... Yes. Okay, let's do it. Let's do what Naomi was saying before. Yeah! Yeah! Naomi! Laying there, bashing me to the ground in this positive granite state. I don't really know what's going on, so I'm gonna just do this. Oh, that was a combo! I'm a genius. Slap him. Yeah, let's just fire. Is he dead? Nah, he doesn't look very dead to me. I probably should have killed his helpers first. I think that's probably smarter. But also, I just want to beat the shit out of this one. Alright. Yeah, Naomi! That's my girl. I just want to beat you. Ha! Ah. I hit him, and he got hit. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. Good job. Can you ground pound him? Yeah, there you go, Naomi. Naomi. Alright, Studio Blue, Naomi is my new favorite. Add one to the poll for Naomi is the favorite. I will say, as much as Phileas's writing is a bit just like the tutorial man, I like his outfit. He looks very fancy. Okay, I can make it out of this one. Da-da-da-da. We're free. Red and white roses. Just like in Uncle Chapman's garden, where we first met. Weren't you sisters? I don't understand this backstory. Alright, I guess we'll learn as we go along then. Indeed, even though it was a few weeks ago, I remember it as if it were yesterday. You only met a few weeks ago? What? It was a party celebrating a friend of father's, Mr. Jonathan Chapman, returning from darkest Africa. We are lost in the middle of the forest. We were attacked by a crap ton of wolves, and now we are reminiscing on when we first met each other. This is not the logical sequence of events. But yeah, cool, whatever, you know, it's fine, it's okay, it's fine, you know, whatever, it's fine. Hello, man. The parlor was very boring, with lots of adults having conversations too mature for a girl of 15. You're 15? What? How old's Mr. Fogg then? Now I'm scared. So father suggested I go outside to the garden to play. And she's like, heck yeah, that's what 15-year-old girls do. No, all they do is eat hot chip, look at smartphone, and lie. Who goes to the garden? Also, we're very zoomed in here. Either that or the, it's very pixelated. I was in the garden. Or it was in the garden. God, I'm really bad at reading. Wow, that was speedy right there. That I met a girl just like me, with tan skin and beautiful silk and black hair. Alright. Just like me. She's beautiful. It's a little bit of a double compliment right there. Good job, Victoria. I like you a bit more now. That was me! Yes, it was. And although we didn't know we were sisters yet, we became fast friends. We played the day away in that garden. So you were raised apart? I'm very interested in the backstory between these two. I'll give you that. Some good writing right there. I already care. That was before things went sour. Enough memories for now. Let's get going. Dang it! You just blue-balled my memories. What the heck? I love random chests in the forest. Ah, good. We found some coins. Now, Naomi. Crowns, the lesser currency, are necessary for minor purchases. Oh my god, tutorial man, shut up. Yes, Naomi. Naomi, don't listen to them. They're trying to brainwash you into understanding the game. You see, Naomi, what real critique channels and reviewers do is they don't listen to the tutorial, they do not read any of the text explaining the game, and they just yell at random things that they don't know what they're talking about or can do any better. They make fun of people who are doing an amazing job, and I'm proud of them. Yep, that's what tutorial reviewers do. So Naomi, don't listen to them. Be a tutorial reviewer like me, who is a stupid idiot and doesn't know what's going on. You should do that, Naomi. That's what cool people do. That's how you get cool and popular like me. Yep, just do that one. Standard unit of, currency, so you use money to buy things. Alright, yep. Naomi, just turn your head off, ears off. Wow, we grabbed 25 coins and Mr. Phileas goes into a whole long rant about money and how you should buy things with it. Thank you, Phileas. What is this? I feel an odd energy coming from it. That is a healing font, Victoria. It's a natural rupture in the energy flow of the earth. Okay, nothing harmful to the world, but it does allow for restorative energies to bubble forth. If you open yourself to the power contained within the font, you'll be healed of your injuries. Well, there's a lot of font here, so honestly, I think I am healed and powerful from just reading this. They aren't rare as some anomalies, but still aren't common. That's real handy-dandy brandy. Alright, Steel, can you just, make a Naomi shirt as your merch? I'll buy that. Yes, it's very nice. Can any of us use this, even those without magical training? Indeed you can. Awesome. So, just stand on top of the font. Alright, cool. And it'll go away. Yep, sister, let's get on the thing. Do I have it? Did I get the thing? Oh, my game broke. Oh, it spewed at me. I don't know if I can say that word. It did a, naughty things. It spewed at me. Do I want to? No, I don't want to go. I want to look at the roses. Oh, she looked at the roses and thought of something and then doesn't want to say anything. Dang it, Victoria, I see how it is. Victoria, what's your secret? I must know Victoria's secret. It's important to me, Victoria's secret. If I say it enough times, you get the joke. This is a slow-ass playthrough. I'm trying to just give a bunch of critique because Studio Blue, I love you guys and I want you to be amazing, and you already are pretty amazing. But I feel like regardless of how amazing you are, I should still kind of say what I'm thinking. So that's what I'm going to do, regardless of how stupid my advice is. Oh, and it is pretty stupid. A lot of the time, it's pretty stupid. And I'm an idiot. I understand that. But hopefully you get something out of this. Because if I'll say anything, I really like the comedy. I was expecting a more serious story, and I do enjoy the more comedic story that you provided. But it's that expectation that it was going to be darker that kind of had me thrown off at the beginning with how much comedy there was. So, I don't know if that's just me or if that's anyone else. Really, setting expectations for your game is difficult. Setting the tone is hard, and you set the tone right off the bat, so I think that's fine. It's just I was expecting a different tone, so it threw me off a bit. I can get by him. Oh, look at those jukes. Did you see that? Oh, God, I'm so cool. Alright, I got this. Yeah, no! I'm hiding behind the treasure chest. You can't get me. We're gonna have a quick dialogue session. Ooh, look, sister. We found an accessory. Yes, it is. Very fortuitous for us to find such a thing here. Stop using big words, guys. I don't know what they mean. I can feel raw power emanating from it. I may lack formal training, but my natural sorceress potential tells me that this is a magical item. Your natural sorceress potential. You're gonna have to elaborate on that one. I'll never be able to use any magic. It's okay, Naomi. You're still cool. Oh, sister, I'm so sorry. At least you have that powerful sword of Ra your father left you and those amazing techniques. It's pretty impressive. Yep, Naomi, you're a badass. Yeah, and you're my favorite. Yeah, you're right. I won't worry about it. Yep, Naomi, you're perfect as you are. And all of you remember that. This was recorded on Valentine's Day as I'm sitting alone in my dark room. And you guys are perfect, coming from a very well-adjusted person who knows exactly where his life is and is happy where it is, where it is and where it's going. You're amazing and wonderful. I love you. Anyway, we should probably equip that item for its spin. Well, guess we can't equip it because we're going into a job, right? Or a fight. Why? Exuberant as ever now. I mean, it has to do with how energy... So you put it on your left. Rings go on left. Well, they just go on. Some rings go in places and other ones go in some places. Oh, well, I didn't even get a chance to click the button. Okay. Alright, so we gotta beat the shit out of the snake first. Alright, so first you ground him. Oh, or you just kill him in one hit. I mean, okay. Alright. Okay, Naomi. Good. I mean, you're cool. I like you. Good job. Awesome. Alright, let's put that necklace on. Or the thing. Oh, wait, I have to go to no, I have to go to the equipment tab. And equip it. Wow, did it. Good job. I don't know where I've not got onto a save thing yet, so I can't save. I want to go to the shiny things. I got this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm a master juker. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I got this. I got this. Nope, I did not have it at all. I did not have it. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I got Naomi. It's just a snake. Killed the snake. Let's kill the wolf that's very large. The large wolf, and he's dead. Good job, team. Ugh. Good job, guys. You're really doing a good job. Alright. Now let's drink up this ground juice. Ugh. Good ground juices right there. Delicious and nutritious. Alright, let's read some stuff. Victorian social classes. Victorian society was divided into three distinct social classes. The upper class, the middle class, and the working class each had their own role in society, and while moving up the classes were indeed possible, mainly thanks to the entrepreneurial opportunities brought about by the Industrial Revolution, it wasn't particularly easy. The upper class consisted of aristocrats, nobles, and wealthy families working alongside anything from European governments to massively successful companies. Doctors, lawyers, financiers, and renowned academics would be found here. The upper class was in the powerful position, having authority, education, superior living conditions, and other facilities not available to those with lesser bright things. The middle class followed behind in social rankings, and although the gulf between them and their betters was quite wide, the mid-century advent of the Industrial Revolution brought about drastic changes in their standard of living. Middle-class people now owned and advantaged vast business empires were separate from the upper class only by finances from the children of those people. Education started becoming more and more commonplace. The lowest among the Victorian social class hierarchy was working class, which was further categorized by skilled, unskilled workers. Unfortunately, the gap between them and those higher skilled notably disparate during this era, especially for the unskilled labor due to the lax labor laws. The poor souls were often exploited as if mere cattle, living conditions so awful that everyone in the family, including the children, had to work just to survive. I had a little bit of a seizure, but I learned something. I wish you could like interact with those twice because I don't know if I remembered all of that, and it was really interesting and well written, and I want to remember all of it, but sadly I cannot because it went too fast. Rip. Oh, it's a white guy. Alright, well we hate those, so. Terra Slam, bang, bang, boom. Alright, now we gotta get Phileas over here to smack him into the sky. Boom, lag. Good job, dude. Oh no, he beat you, he got you good. Let's smack him with the dizzy ones. Oh, now he doesn't know what's going on. Oh no, not Naomi. I like Naomi. She's cool. Alright, Naomi, just smack him with your sword. There we go. Good job. And he's dead. I don't know why I don't just spam attack. It's clearly the superior strategy. Yep, there you go. Good job. Good job, team. Oh, you missed Naomi. What the heck, Naomi? I thought you were the cool one. Why isn't he dead yet? This is not how it's supposed to be. Naomi, you're supposed to... Oh, no, Naomi. Oh, no. Okay, you're not dizzy anymore. Does that mean you can hit them now? No, oh, Naomi didn't even get a fight. That's really sad. We need like a solo Naomi game. I'm already thinking sequels here, Studio Blue. We're thinking sequels. We gotta think big. So next one, Naomi gets your own game. And then you can give something to, I guess, the other side characters, I guess. You can get that. Did that say the anti-breast ring? Okay, I was gonna have to take it off if it said breast, but you know, it didn't. Is there a chest up there? I don't remember. Yep. Money, money, money. Okay. Well, I'm stuck. That's rough. It's alright. Oh, it's just the black ones. I can kill these very easily. Wow, Naomi, there you go. That's making up for all of your previous mistakes and misdoings. Good job, guys. Yes, team. Good job. I am proud of you guys. You're really growing up fast. Oh, they just grow up so fast. Can we give Naomi some stuff? Rip, dang it. Alright, what if I just remove everything from Victoria? Oh, that's not the right button. I thought the game just broke. Alright, so let's take this off. And take off the anti-breast ring. And let's put it on this one. Yeah, Naomi! Alright, now I need to heal them. Yep. Med kit. There you go, Naomi. You have been healed. Snake time! I mean, we don't like snakes, but it's okay. We got Naomi, and Naomi is the coolest, like no one ever was. Dun dun dun. Oh, she killed him in one hit. See what I said, guys? See? My croutons, Naomi is Naomi's good. Smart, strong person, individual. Alright, good shit, gang. Let's keep moving onwards. ... Victoria, you alright? You're quite pale right now, and you're sweating profusely. I really, really hate snakes. I'm sorry, sister. I'll try to kill them faster next time. Yeah, same here. Do you need a moment? Yes, my heart hasn't raced like this since flashback time? Since the bad thing happened at Uncle Chapman's? Oh god, did the uncle rape you? No, don't make it go that serious, Studio Blue. This is a comedy. Oh, I wish I could forget. This is a joke, funny game. Finally, we settled in for dinner. I remember that the cook served tomato basil soup, which was odd to me because it didn't match the rest of the dinner. The housekeeper had to chide her several times. Before, during, and after the dinner. I had no idea how vitally important small details like those would later become. If I'd only known. It is pretty. The game's pretty. Tomato basil soup, you say. What did any of that have to do with anything that had occurred within the Chapman mansion? Shh, let Victoria tell the story. She'll get there. I thought she was having a panic attack. Well, now she's smiling. Things don't make sense. Alright. Correct. After dinner, we sojourned to the study for the big surprise. It was then that Mr. Chapman unveiled his great treasure from his expedition, a map leading to something called the Living Stone. This looks like a murder mystery setup. I like the shadows here. This looks like the lights are gonna flicker, he's gonna die, and then like be like, who killed him? That's what's gonna happen. Predicting it right now. Yeah, Uncle Chapman was really excited about this map. Apparently the Living Stone is some ancient, amazing, stupendous artifact or something. Well, it's in the name of the game, so obviously it's cool. Exactly, whatever it may be, Mr. Chapman had his butler block the map away inside a safe in the master bedroom. Soon afterwards, the guests who lived in Wales or nearby left. The ones who lived far away, like father and myself, bedded down for the night. Is that when it happened? Yes, although we didn't find out until the next morning. Jonathan Chapman had been murdered, and the map had been stolen right from his safe. I called it! Oh my god! It's too predictable. Alright. I'm so... Oh, that's a happy moment right there. Uncle Chapman. I mean, it's not a happy moment. I mean, he died. My condolences, Naomi. I'm sorry that you had to go through that experience. The rest of you, I don't care about you. But Naomi, I'm really sorry. Truly awful indeed. Yes, that's when everything began to fall apart. Is that how we... I bet you're wondering how we got into this situation. And now you're recounting it. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, it's been overdone 100 million times, but... Like, you're falling from the sky in the balloon, careening downwards into the earth. And you're like, I bet you're wondering how we got into this situation. Well, it all started when a murder mystery movie was being filmed inside our home. The rest of the story is for a later day. We need to get out of this rain before we catch ourselves to death of cold. Achoo. Thanks, Naomi. Thank you. Thank you. That is some good... I don't know if that was real or if that was comedy, but Naomi, you're a real comedian. You should do stand-up. Can we get a Naomi cosplay doing stand-up comedy? That would... schnitzel. Ah! It's a horror game now. Ah, no! You're gonna give Victoria a heart attack. She's gonna die. She's going to literally die because she saw a snake. Oh yeah! Good job, good shit, good shit. No! It wouldn't let me move. Well, Victoria's gonna die. Actually, I mean, we can just smack the crap out of the snakes. Look at that, Victoria. Is that fast enough for you? Huh? Is that fast enough for you, Victoria? Oh, schnitzel. Never mind. It's not fast enough. I don't know why I'm censoring myself now. I mean, I already said the F word in this video, so... and I don't get monetized anyways, because, you know, that's just how it be, but, you know. We're getting there. I think we're... God, I need to... What is... Okay. Scatterbrained right now. I need to start keeping my brain smart. See, my brain isn't smart. Alright. Sorry, I've been all over the place the past couple of weeks, and I'm just really scatterbrained. We're at 491 subscribers at the time of recording this video. We are so close to 500. And I can't thank you, my croutons, enough. I know this whole video is jokey, me being stupid, but Studio Blue, I'm really enjoying it. Really. Despite its faults, or whatever jokes and stupid crap I'm saying, I think it's fun. And I think it's got potential. I like the comedy. I think combining it with the more serious toned stuff, such as the death of the guy, can be done really well. Right now it seems comical, almost, that it's a murder mystery, while we're walking through a forest cracking jokes with each other. I feel like it could be toned more seriously, but really, if you're going for a comedy, I think you're doing a fine job of it. And despite its faults, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a fun time. And that's really what making games is about, is having the person playing it have a fun time. Is the person who is creating the video, playing the game, are they having a good time? And in this situation, yeah, I am. I'm not frustrated by the game. I'm having fun. It's a game made by my friends, and I love it. I'm just happy to be here doing this. And this game is not a sludge for me to play through like some have been in the past. So good job, Studio Blue. You made something fun. There's a tile set error here, but that doesn't matter because you're making the whole game in a new place. So, you know. Yes, let's do this thing. We gotta progress the story somehow because it's been like 50 minutes of wandering through the forest and nothing really happening because I like to talk forever. Aye. Now is she gonna are we gonna do some rape thing now? Someone help me, please. You there, help! I like the tree thing. Oh no, that fairy's in trouble. We have to help her. Redcaps. Dark fairies will eat anything. They're very dangerous. That druid is in serious... That... Dryad? I thought it was druid. I'm not tuned into my fantasy stuff. I don't play enough D&D. Be careful, girls. Keep your wits about you. Who is this Mr. Fogg guy? And how did he get into the friend circle of these two small children? And why was he the only chaperone flying them in a balloon across the whole world, as it appears, until they got struck by lightning? I'm invested. No, I want to hear the backstory. I'm into the story. Let's get popping on this story, guys. How did they meet each other? That's something I want to know. Not so much the dad murder mystery stuff. I mean, I get it. That's sad. That's bad. It's good story building. But I want to know about Mr. Fogg. I want to know about the here and the now, because I am the average consumer who has a very low attention rate span. And I need to know things right now and be satisfied in the moment. And you can't drag things out and have a complex and deep narrative, because I am an idiot, stupid person. But seriously, I would like to hear about Mr. Fogg. I'm interested. So, you got that going for you. You got some good writing there if I'm interested in the character. Now it's not the time to be cautious. Let's take them out before they can hurt someone. Yeah, Naomi! Yeah! No more talking. Let's just beat the shit out of people. They look demented. Alright, well, I mean, if they died that easy, we don't really need to do, like, strategy here. Just kind of smack them. Yeah, kill Fogg. I don't care about him. Why are they all weaker than Naomi? Like, Naomi, dude, like, she killed one of them in one hit. And then you guys are not really doing great with the bee guy. Alright, well, I guess these ones have more health then. Alright. I guess I probably could have done some combo stuff, but I'm too far into the spam attack strategy now. We can't go back. It's already begun. Just kidding. Let's start doing a strategy. Alright, boom. Boom shakalaka bang bang. Boom, bang. Waka waka wang wang. Good job. Yeah, there we go, team. Stop hitting my friend. I mean myself, because that was the one who attacked. Yep. Alright. I am a really funny person, a really charming fellow. We learned things, yeah. Now we can spam attack more, but think that we have ability and skill. Oh my goodness, that was terrifying. I'm just kidding. The battle system is actually done pretty well, and I actually like it. It's good job with the balancing especially. Oh my goodness, that was terrifying. It's not like 15-minute long battles. You know, like some other games that I played in the past. Oh my goodness, that was terrifying. Are you alright? I am now, and thank you for saving me. I am Twinkle Twee, guardian of this forest. Well, Tweedledee Tweedledum over here doing things. Twinkle Twee, eh? What a very apropos name. Apropos name, considering the large tree here. That's a big word I don't think Naomi would know. I'm pretty sure Naomi is like the jock of the group, so why would she know apropos? I don't even think that's a real word. I think you just made it up. Why yes, that's my home. And who might you three be? I'm Phileas Fogg, the adventurer extraordinaire who traveled around the world in a mere 80 days. Well, that's quite a tagline, Phileas. But really, you should say, I'm a creepy bastard who hangs out with underage women all day in my balloon. Everyone in the Light Court knows who you are, Mr. Fogg. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. What's the Light Court and why do they know him? He went around the world in 80 days. The fairies all know you because you went around the world. Good job, Fogg. It's good to know my positive reputation precedes me, instead of the infamy of any past misfortunes. What was that face smirk? Oh god, that was creepy. Oh, we know all about that too. Do you guys stock Philly cheesesteak? So what exactly was in the Chinese puzzle box? We don't talk about the Chinese puzzle box. Anyways, I'm most grateful. Thank you for recognizing me. I'm at your service. Shouldn't she be at our service? We just saved her. Isn't that how it works in RPGs? Like if you save someone, you get them as a slave, and then you have to give Dobby a sock or he can't leave his master? Isn't that how this works? Tell me then, who are your companions? Irrelevant women. They're only here to, Never mind. These are my warriors, entrusted to me by Duke Westmoreland. Now that is a very direct name. In the west, there is more land, and it is Duke's land. Alright, who's the Duke Westmoreland guy? This young lady is his daughter, Victoria, and this other lady is her twin sister of sorts, Naomi Ferguson. Does Victoria have a last name? Also, I guess Duke was the dad, and I just am not smart and forget things very quickly. Thank you for specifying and reminding me, because I'm stupid. Is Victoria's last name Westmoreland? I assume so. And why is Naomi's last name Ferguson? If they're twin sisters, I don't... See? You got me. I want to know about Mr. Fogg and how he's doing this stuff. I want to know about the sisters' backstory. I'm less intrigued about the stone, but you got something going there. You're doing good setting up plot threads. It's just kind of the here and the now with Phileas Fogg being like the tutorial guy and them acting so nonchalant about everything. I was kind of weirded out by at the start. But I think once you start getting into the groove of it, like I think even 20 minutes into playing this seriously, if you're not sitting around talking about critique like I am, the player's going to get into the game and they're going to be invested in what they're playing and they're going to like it. I really think that. And I don't have any issues, really, with the comedy writing. It was jarring because I expected something deeper. Maybe it gets deeper later on. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I've really just been blabbing about stuff I don't know for an hour straight. But hopefully you've laughed at least once. That's my goal here. But really, Studio Blue, you're doing a good job. Really. There's some things that could be touched up on, but that's with every piece of work. And I'm proud of you just for making something, really. And it being something good and better than a lot of RPGMaker games that I play at that. So props to you. These are my wards entrusted. Yeah, the wards. Victoria? Naomi? Can it really be you? Do we know you? Naomi, you should kill them. All subjects of King Oberon know who you two are. But why are you here? Weren't you with our king in London? Didn't he give you those fairy clothes for protection? Yo, Oberon, wasn't that a Shakespeare play? I think I did like a play of that when I was a small child. Oberon stuff. Yeah. How do you know about that? I stalk you. Word travels quickly with the wind and the trees. Only full-blooded fairies may use the Silver Road, and the teleportation magic is very rare. We were supposed to look out for you two, although I never would have suspected that you'd end up right in front of me. So what happened? Shouldn't you be heading to Castle Big Word by now? Noosh wank me, jerk me off? What? Yeah, funny thing about that, the castle is in a location protected by magic, so we have to go to Munich first, but then... Wait. Before you begin your story, would you like to come in out of the rain? I can fix hot tea, and you can tell me everything. Speaking of rain, where did the noise of rain go? If it's not too much trouble, Miss Twinkletwee, we'd be delighted. Some hot tea and conversation is just what we need until the weather brightens. Come then, let's get out of the storm. Yes, how do you map the interior of a tree? This is something I wanted to know back when I was, like, 11 making my first game. Thank you for fulfilling my childhood, once. Huzzah, hot tea! I hope there's biscuits. Aha, get it? Because they are British, so they want tea and biscuits. That's what British people do. Wow, it's really pretty. It's way prettier than I thought. Holy shit. Teal, you're the mapper, right? Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Wow. Like, the mapping is impressive. The mapping is very, very well done. Mapping is the thing that I love doing most of all in the whole world, and I've got a lot to learn from you, Teal. Like, to be honest, it's phenomenal. This is gorgeous. Really well done. How's the tea? It's wonderful, and the cakes are so moist. Get Naomi eating the moist cake. Get it? Because cake means butt. It's funny. Nom 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 nom. Sister, please, your manners. No, let her eat. Not happening. Nom nom nom. See, Naomi, this is my spirit animal. I like Naomi. No, Naomi's good. Miss Twinkletwee, how were those red caps able to attack you earlier? I thought that fairy glens like this were insulated from the power of the Dark Court. The balance between light and dark within the Black Forest has been shifting over the past few months. I'm the only fairy of the Light Court left here. Why are they just standing behind their chairs? It's a little weird. The Dark Court are monsters who hate both light fairies and humanity. Their leader in the forest is a red cap who rides atop an alpha wolf. I see, then we must be very careful lest we run into such a creature. I mean, we've killed a bunch of white wolves, so we're getting somewhere. I feel we should hunt down this creature and destroy it before it causes any more harm to Miss Twinkletwee or the forest. Victoria, you're one to talk. You're scared of snakes. And you do jack squat in the battles. Naomi, I think Naomi should have an opinion on this one. Victoria, you can sit this one out. Same here. Thank you. See, Naomi said something, so now I want to do it. Girls, please, I'm responsible for your safety. Screw you, Fog. Let's go beat up some wolf. Yeah, let's go kill the red ones. That's one color we haven't done yet. I'm sorry, but I won't allow my fairy halfkin to be harmed by the Dark Court. What, you're half fairy? I don't understand. Oh, fantasy games are too much for my small brain. I'm too stupid to understand this stuff. Same here, we can't solve every problem in the world, but we can fix this one. Dang. Alright, Naomi, I thought you were stupid. What is this with, like, morality and stuff? Aren't you supposed to just go beat up things and crack jokes? What is this? Are you gonna make me care about Naomi? Emotionally? What? Weird. Darn, you girls have me pinned to the floor with that. Miss Twinkletwee is in a tenuous and precarious position. I guess it can't be helped. I'm going to have to assist you both in this endeavor. Fortune does smile upon the three of you, for King Oberon was very explicit that should any of us Fairy Glen Gardens meet you upon our travels, we were to use the powers of the glens to help awaken some of your latent magical and spiritual powers. You'll be able to use these magic spells and spiritual forces in order to fight onward. Yo, wait, Studio Blue, I remember back at the start of this video you said something about voice acting. I am very bad at talking, but I am free. So, if you're doing this on a budget, like every other RPGMaker developer is doing it on, then, you know, just send me a DM. I'd love to voice act, and that goes for any of your guys' games. If you need voice acting, I am free for the taking, because I have nothing else to do with my life, and I am bored. And sad. What? No. Are you going to teach us magic? Let's demonstrate my voice acting skills here for Studio Blue. All right, this was for Studio Blue. Not exactly. The powers I'll bring forth are the simple kind, the most basic of spells and forces. In order to learn more advanced ones, Victoria, you'll need to find a mentor who can properly educate you. Same thing with you, Mr. Fogg. You're fully human, and Victoria's half human. You can't just learn spells like we can. I'm dying. What about me? I mean, Victoria and I had the same mother, but I know, Naomi. Due to the incident in Wales, you're forever cut off from your fairy side, as well as any magical spells. However, after what happened, you did develop an affinity with the spirit world, correct? Oh, you're gonna have to explain this backstory. I don't know what's going on. You know about all that? Huh? Yeah, after the incident at Uncle Chapman's party, something inside me changed. I can see and speak to spirits. Kinda. Sorta. I'm still learning about it, and I'm having some trouble. Be that as it may, Naomi, you're becoming a natural medium. This fairy glen should awaken spiritual forces within you. They're similar to spells, only a little different. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Forces? Spells? Doesn't matter so long as I get to blast something into the Renaissance. That's my girl! That's my girl. That is a remarkable attitude to have. It will serve you well in your adventures, of that I'm certain. Now please, tell me the details of the incident in Wales. I know that the man who was Naomi's legal guardian after her father died was murdered himself as well. What happened afterwards? Those winds have yet to get to me. You know things about like them being a kid and like stuff that happened in Wales and stuff, but wasn't this like a recent thing? How would you not hear about this? What's the timeline of wind and stuff and like how you get things? That's some very important stuff you gotta explain. You know, you fairies know an awful lot of my personal business. Just pointing that one out. Yep, they're stalkers. We have addressed this already. Right. Where was I? Alright, emotional scene time. We couldn't leave the mansion, and we didn't want to just do nothing. So as the adults worked with the local constabulary, Naomi and I searched the mansion for clues on where the map for the living stone could be. We searched every room, one by one, under the guise of playing. The adults never knew that two 15-year-old girls were actually investigating a theft and a murder. Good thing they thought we were just goofing off, otherwise they would have shut us down before we had a chance to figure anything out. Indeed, sister. One of the things that stood out was that they had served a strong tomato basil soup at dinner the night before. Immediately, we suspected poison. But we had no proof, so we concentrated on finding the map. Victoria reasoned that if we found the map, we'd find the murderer. Elementary, my dear Watson. Didn't they take the map? Why wouldn't they take the map? Like, they kill the guy, take the map, leave. Isn't that how it would go? Why would it still be in the house? Oh, brother. So what did you learn? Too many facts to recount here. Natasha, Mr. Chapman's fiancée, ordered the cook to make the soup. The housekeeper, who shared the same access as the butler, had noticed that the scullery maid had misplaced the arsenic. And the doorman, who was out in the carriage house during the party, stated that he had seen a shadowy someone looking about the kitchen just before dinner was served. I'm really bad at murder mysteries. All those Nancy Drew books, I learned nothing. I always thought it was Nancy. Like, she was trying to sabotage her friends because she was actually really depressed and she just didn't want to be there anymore. So she was trying to, like, be like, oh, I didn't do anything, while killing everyone she knows and loves. Like, I just kind of thought that's how it went. But, you know, I'm also terrible at everything I do, so. An entire mystery novel worth of clues, or one moderately long prelude to this morbid story. You decide. Steele, I feel like you want to write a murder mystery book. Maybe go do that. Sounds fun. I'd read it. Moving along. By the time it was night, we'd figured out that the map had been stolen while Jonathan and his fiancée Natasha slept. Oh, really? Oh, really? Was it? Really? Some of the guests had been awake at the time, visiting each other. Visiting each other. The butler especially provided information that while he was with the scullery maid, he hadn't heard anyone moving about the halls. Ooh, sexy time! So we figured out that it had to be magic. No, sister. There was a mage staying in the mansion. He would have felt the magical signature. We surmised that it had to be a secret passage. What if he was just lying? He was just like, no, I didn't feel anything. Oh. Does Naomi have, like, amnesia? And within the master bedroom, we found one that led right to the servants' quarters. Sure enough, in a hidden compartment in the housekeeper's dresser, we found the map to the living stone. Wait, I was suspecting the butler since he locked the map away. What? Why didn't they take the map? Why did they leave it in the house? I don't understand. Ah, but if you recall, we learned earlier that the housekeeper had access to whatever the butler did, in case he fell ill. Victoria had figured the whole thing out. She's a Victorian Nancy Drew. But that's when it happened. Yes, oh sister. What happened? Well, then, hey, so the rain has stopped. Blue ball me like this, guys, gosh. Wait, I want to hear about what happened next. I'm starting to get the feeling that I'm the only person in Europe who doesn't know how this incident ended. So how long did that story take to tell? Like an entire day? Even Duke Westmoreland didn't tell me the details, just that I had to get you two girls to somewhere in Munich. Some agent for King Ludwig II of Bavaria. Ludwig von Beethoven? It's kind of complicated. What happened at the end, even sister and I don't fully understand what occurred. Just that it did. And it kind of makes me uncomfortable. Naomi uncomfortable? Oh god, it's rape. It's rape. They've been teasing at it this whole time, and now it's gonna happen. I can't handle this. I can't handle mature subjects. I'm too immature and stupid. I understand. Perhaps some other time then, when we're not under so much stress. I agree. Maybe when we're out of the woods, so to speak, we can finish the story. You do deserve to know because of all you've done for us, Mr. Fogg. I would be grateful, but please, only when you two are ready. Thank you. Yes, thank you. The energy of this fairy glen should have finished soaking into your bodies. You should be able to draw magical and spiritual energy into yourself and use it. Remember to use that power wisely. Gifts from King Oberon shouldn't be taken for granted. I was trying to think of a cool one-liner there. It didn't really work. As for how to use spells and forces, it will come naturally to you. There's no need for me to bore you with the minute. Alright, that's the word. It's okay. The guy, the fog guy is going to tell us anyways. Be careful on your journey. There are evil forces out there, not just with the Dark Court. Humans, especially ones who have zealous beliefs, can be the worst monsters. Thank you, we'll take that to heart. Come, girls, let's get moving. Right. Let's do this thing. And with that, we shall conclude. Well, dang it, there's another cutscene. The rain has stopped. It is simply wonderful out here. You know, girls, it might behoove you to find other fairy glens like this in the world. Perhaps we'll gain greater powers and friends. Travel across Europe and Africa, locating the 6 fairy glens. You've already found one, Twinkletweez. What? It's an open world game. Yeah! I know, sister, I'm going to really use magical spells, just like in that fairy tale. Now let's go beat up some dude. And let's not forget, you should go safely there. Alright. Alright. It's okay. Yep. Well, guys, my croutons, that will conclude my playthrough of Rosenhearts. I didn't finish the first impressions of Rosenhearts, because it's not a playthrough, because I didn't finish. It's late. I stayed up a little bit late finishing this playthrough, but it's because I love you, Studio Blue, and I want to thank you for everything you've done for me. I'll never be able to thank you enough for what wonderful Let's Players you are, wonderful people you are. You've helped me a lot in my journey. You were a massive inspiration to me starting this channel. The collaboration we did together was one of the most fun things I've done doing RPGMaker. And truly, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for being there for me and for being an amazing source in addition to this community. We all really appreciate you. I'm sorry to see you go from YouTube. I still enjoy your streams whenever I'm able to catch them. And I'm glad you didn't completely leave us. And I really hope that the development of Rosenhearts continues well. I hope you learn a lot, improve a lot, and just in the end create the product that you wanted to have. I think that's everyone's goal, and I think this is a good start. The writing here is actually rather well done, at least for what it is. If I knew what it was from the beginning, I wouldn't have said so many irrelevant things now that it's not a darker story. Let me know in the comments, Studio Blue. If you want to clarify anything, I'd love to hear it. I'm really interested in this game. I'll definitely be playing it more on my own time. And let me know, my croutons, what you thought of Rosenhearts. I really enjoyed it, and I really like Studio Blue, and I think it's an ultimate combo to make a really good game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.